Come on. All right, so today we got Bubba. This is Chris Haskins. I'm usually coaching and teaching real estate, but today, what do we got here? Live making of the 7-Up, what is it?
The 7-Up pound
Making
cake.
of the 7-Up pound cake for you. Make sure, how's my video look, Bubba?
Perfect. It's on the screen.
Yeah, flip it around this way. Making of the 7-Up pound cake, class. I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna do you a solid. Making of the 7-Up pound cake. I'm in the Haskins tradition. What I like you to know, usually I'm teaching and training and coaching, right? But today we're coaching on cooking. One of the things you didn't know about me is that
we like to cook.
Not only do we like to cook, but the thing that hey, Maria, what's up? Chris, while I'm making it of it, the 7-Up pound cake, we can talk real estate too. This is probably going to take about 15 minutes class, but today, if you didn't know that one of the things that relaxes me, that kind of takes me off my G when I want to relax and calm down, is baking. Merry Christmas 2018. Merry Christmas to you and your family from the Haskins family. I am Chris Haskins, a real estate entrepreneur. But one of the things that I like to do on my downtime is bake. And today we are baking a 7-Up pound cake. I'm going to give you the ingredients. We've been making this cake ever since I've been in existence. It's in 3 generations down. The first part to making this cake, let me cut the oven on. Preheat your oven to 350. First part, you gotta grease your cake pan here. Grease your cake pan. I don't know if my aunt's gonna be watching, but what does this say? What will it taste like? What will it taste like? I'm gonna take you through making the cake, right? Then I'm gonna bring you back in about an hour when we take it out. All right, so the first step. Taylor, come in here and read some of the comments so I can answer some questions while we're going live here. The first step nobody likes to do is you gotta grease the cake pan and then put your flour down in here. You see what some of the questions that people got on the chat there? Put your flour down in here and you can see the flour rolls around in the bottom. You gotta make sure your flour is properly, your cake pan is properly floured. You gotta make sure the flour gets in there, and the way you get it to stick like this, it's almost like a dusting, if you will, a dusting of the cake pan. You have to get real properly. I like to make sure my cake pan is properly lubricated. You got to lubricate the pan with the Crisco. The Crisco shortening, all right? So get that in there real nice like that. Before we make it a mess. So that's dusted. Well, it's almost dusted. Uh-oh, that one problem. Oh, sorry. Tap on it so on the screen and go back to the chat. See who has some questions we can answer. Back up. You can go back to the chat. Please knock it up. Let's see if there's a way to bring the chat up. See this here? There you go. See what chat you got. You can click live chat, all messages visible. Click live chat, there you go. You can see here what dusted a cake pan. You gotta put your flour in the middle here too. What questions we got, Tilla? Somebody wants to know how it tastes, Tilla. You are a professional taster. What would you say that this cake tastes like?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I haven't tasted it yet. It might be different.
How many cakes have we made for you?
One question is, what will it taste like?
What will it taste like? Golly. I'm gonna give you this. This is how you get your flour around the corner. You gotta make sure the flour goes right around the edges there. Good gracious. I'm smooth with it. See the flour goes down around there? You gotta make sure it gets good around there.
One says, what will it taste like 7-Up soda?
Will it taste like, I'll let you answer that. Tell me you can answer it.
It doesn't.
Look at the camera.
It mostly tastes like lemon.
The key ingredient, the secret ingredient here. The secret. We gotta get our flour out of the bottom of this thing. And this is Morgan, aka Bubba. And who are you?
Taylor.
You're Taylor, okay. So my pan is nicely dusted here. We're ready. We're off to the races. Now, we got my mixer here. Hit your mixer on Bubba over here. Just cut it on. Put it on 1. You put it on 3.
Okay, I got it.
You hit it till. Alright, so we got our mixer. I can lower it down a little bit. Let's see. I lower it down for you, class. I'm teaching. Good gracious. I'm always working. Every day I'm working. You can't see the live chest?
Okay.
Where is it? Okay. Die. You got a substitute deal after the...
Oh my God.
Please don't break my stand. After the seller signs all the CYL letters that you purchased from me, when do we transfer the warranty deed? Is that done at closing? Die. Good question. The warranty deed. Yes. You're doing the deed at closing, Die. So you're gonna all those docs. You get them from me. You get them from wherever you want. You know, I just happen to be relatable that can supply you with those documents. But you got to get the CYA, the power of attorney, the disclosures, the authorization to release, and you got to have the purchase and sale agreement, the subject to purchase and sale agreement. If you don't have that, then you ain't got no deal. So you got to hire yourself an attorney. Let them do the closing. Die. I don't know the whole story, so I'm presuming that it's a great deal. Hire an attorney to close this thing. Don't close it yourself. You better not be. You can close it at somebody's house, but I want you closing this with an attorney. Give all that stuff to the attorney. All right. Let them close it. Don't be like John Wayne out here trying to close it. Scroll back through to the front and see what questions we got.
To the front.
Yeah, scroll it up. There you go. Let me scroll it up. Okay, class, real quick. We got our butter. First ingredient. 3 sticks of butter. Get that out of there, boy. 3 sticks of butter is the first ingredient. Any questions, Word?
This one says...
They said, what up, Taylor?
No, this one.
Hey, Chris, on the subject to... That's one already answered. Other stuff?
Oh.
No, scroll down. You'll see the first one. Oh, yeah, you go. See what came in.
Yeah, the first one was, what will it taste like? The
What
first question.
Like? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. What is that? Let me see that one.
That's the first question.
Oh, okay. Happy holidays. Hey, okay, so 3 sticks of butter. You gotta whip it real good. Whip it. We gotta whip the butter. That's good, Bubba. So we got our butter nicely, freshly whipped. You see how that looks there? Oh my goodness. The aroma is getting ready to. The aroma is starting. Okay, as we get in 2019, the aroma is gonna be chilling in the house. Okay.
Look.
Huh? Hey, Haskins fam, the sticks of butter and.
A heart attack.
Yes, you will. You may not be healthy eating this cake. I will give you a disclaimer. This is not the most healthy decision that you would make for the holiday, but you will sleep good, and your taste buds will thank you when you are in the bed and the calories are piling up on your body. And your,
two of these, right?
huh?
We're making 2 of these?
Yeah, I gotta make 2 of these, yes.
Wow.
Yes, Beezer, this may not be the most healthy decision. However, choir, church, you will feel good when you lay down after you have a slice and it melts in your mouth, and your body will say thank you immediately. But in the long run, I say in the long run, it will not be good for your dental structure, neither will it be good for your waistline. But I digress. Let me get back to where we were here. Church. Okay. Now, first ingredient, 3 sticks of butter. Family. Round up family.
He said preach.
Huh?
He said preach.
Now, if you have real estate questions, put them in there. I will answer them for free today. So my 3 sticks of butter. They're nicely whipped and churned. Next ingredient, 3 cups. I repeat.
3 cups.
Not 1, 2, but 3. 3 cups of
100 million of salt.
Sugar. Sugar. So we're gonna, as we're, Bubba, you killing me with this. Shake some of that in, bro. Let's go. Shake it in. You can shake it in a little bit. Nice. Real nice there. Cut your mixer back on, Taylor. Let's get my mixer going, bro. Mixer. 3. Yes. I have got my ingredients here so you don't have to watch me put the ingredients in the bowl. So this is my mixer here. We're going to keep going. Keep going in there. Shake it up real nice. Real nice and good. Real nice. See what real estate questions we got. Real estate questions. Any real estate questions we got in the building? No, this is not the most healthy decision for you. But Christmas is not about, well, I don't know. Not being the most
What
healthy.
about Mr. Rich? Yeah. Mr. Rich, he's a vegetarian.
Mr. Rich, if you're a vegan, this cake ain't for you. This cake ain't for you. Now, as you are pouring in the sugar, you shall pour in 5 eggs.
Can you do it?
What did you do for 5? 5. 1 egg at a time. Taylor, slow it down to 1, please. Morgan, insert 1 egg. 1 egg. Bam. Okay. Let it get mixed up in there real nasty. Now the icing, what can you say? How shall we say?
We don't have
I don't want to see the
ice.
icing on the cake. Wreck it on up to 3.
We don't have any.
The secret to this cake is licking it of the bowl. Licking
no.
it of the bowl. The entire neighborhood likes to come here and lick the bowl. Yes, it is raw eggs. It's probably not going to be
Homemade icing.
homemade icing. No, we don't do. Is that my aunt? My aunt has to have her icing. Mariah. No, we don't put icing. This is cake. Doesn't even need any icing.
Yeah. If you do, Mama said she's making a chocolate cake.
Yeah, the chocolate cake will be for that.
Oh.
That's why I didn't want to use. That was a bad analogy. But the secret to eating this cake is the licking it of the bowl.
But the cake is too sweet. If you put some icing on it, it's going to be really sweet.
Absolutely, Bo. Now, 1 more egg. Now, we can't put... Now, you have to mix the eggs in there slowly. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to have whipped eggs. You don't want your eggs to be very fluffy.
What does that say?
What mannery?
No.
I don't know.
It says not
Read
Mary, LOL. It's Maria. What?
Oh! That's right, I do that. You're the one I've been slaughtering your name for the last week.
Days
But I like to try.
to call your name.
That's right. We try and then we ask for forgiveness, Maria.
This one says it's once a year plus Thanksgiving. We have the rest of the year to worry about our waistline.
That is very true. Thank you, Deacon.
What?
That's Beezer.
Hey, Beezer. Beezer is the deacon of the day. Yes, you have the rest of the year
Oh,
to worry about
here's
your
a
waistline.
question. It says, hey Chris, what strategy do you use for tax license for potential leads?
Tax license. Hit it again. Look it up.
Lions?
Oh, tax liens. Hey, Chris, what strategy are you using for tax liens for potential leads?
Oh.
I live in Virginia. Class, who says that? Who is that from? Kiki?
KK!
MC and MC Investments. It's
MC investments?
yeah.
Let it go slowly.
Okay.
Tax lien investments.
Taylor.
Maria said she's cracking up.
Tax lien. What strategy do I use for tax liens? Potential leads. What does Eddie use?
Oh, here's another question.
Wait a minute, I got to do one at a time. What was the name of that question?
What
K-
strategy?
McKay.
And
K-Mac. K-Mac Investments. Strategy for in Virginia, we don't have tax liens. However, there is a website that you can get them all that I just found out about. That Brother Eddie showed me. Matter of fact, we were doing a coaching session the other day for somebody that needed some tax liens. Let me think about it for a minute. Let's see if I can remember that one.
this one is, what sources do we use to check title for
Do you
liens or embraces? What is that word? Lions?
Encumbrances?
Yeah. Lions. I keep wanting
Liens. What source do we use for,
bend down?
do we use to check title for liens or encumbrances? Oh man, I like that. Merry Christmas, Hester. Merry Christmas. Or as they say in the South, Merry Crimmel. Merry Crimmel. I don't know why the people.
Merry
I love the country grammar. I love it, but very crook. Very crook. Tax liens. Personally, if I want to go look for not tax liens, if I want to look for encumbrances on a property, I personally am going to the courthouse. Mother's court is all in there.
Do you get to see Judge Judy or a hot bench?
My daughter wants to know Judge Judy is at my courthouse or the hot bench.
Do you have to deal with those people?
The answer is emphatically no. No, they don't exist. They're on TV only.
Oh.
All right, so we got our eggs. 5 eggs, class. I'm teaching baking and real estate. This has been cool. Huh? We do a new series.
Next time, let's do cookies.
Yeah.
We do cookies for Santa.
Tonight.
You could dump it all in there. Dump them all in there, folks. You can't whip it too fast. You don't want to have whipped eggs. All right, so we got sugar, 3 cups, three sticks of butter.
And 5 eggs.
That's right, that's right. So, the question was, oh, I do my own title searches. Who asked that? Let's see who asked that one. Encumbrances. Maria. Maria, what up? I do my own searches, Maria. Y'all give me a thumbs up, too, if you are enjoying hanging out with the Haskins family. I do my own searches, so I go down to the title search. If you don't know how to do a title search, I think it would be, I highly urge you just to go down there and talk to the clerk. Say, hey, listen, I've got a person, I want to do a search on this person here. Do your own searches, but do not close a deal based on your search. I never close a deal, especially if it's a great deal, it's got a lot of meat on the bone. I never do a deal based on my search. You want to hire somebody that has E&O, errors and omissions insurance. All right, you can find that with the title company. Go.
This question says, at what point do I bring the back payments and the mortgage currents is that done at closing? What?
Good gracious, Di, I'm about to charge you a consultation fee. That's cool, though. That's cool. At what point do you bring the mortgage statements current, right?
Do a
What's that?
What?
A Black Santa.
Black Santa. Oh, yeah, I'll be that. What can I have, bro? Black Santa. At what point do I bring the mortgage payments current? All right, I'm gonna show you this real quick. How this is whipping up, because you don't want to have
Squishy Santa.
you don't want to have whipped eggs in your stuff. So here's we're coming together. It's getting real nice. I ain't forgot your question. See who asked that one, so I can give him a shout. Is that Maria? So this is what it looks like now as we're getting closer to getting to the finished product.
One?
Yeah. At what point do I bring the mortgage current?
That's Die.
It all depends. It sounds like you are serious about what you're doing. It all depends. There is nothing cut and dry in this game. Years ago when I first started, I was so scared about the mortgage company coming and knocking on the door and finding out about me transferring title and they'll come take my house back, all that crap, right? So I'd make the payments current instantly when I close the deal. Our next ingredient, flour. 3 cups of flour, right? But now, oh, I gotta get our, but now, one second.
A Beezer said yummy.
Can I try some?
Secret ingredient is just 7-Up. Get a fresh 7-Up, class. Don't go out, don't be using, and don't get a 2-liter. 2-liter, I don't like, it's just too much. So I recommend getting a, what is this? A 12 ounce, yeah, 20 or an 18 ounce 7-Up.
And make sure it's not cold.
Yeah, it shouldn't be cold. My wife got a cold one, but hopefully. You didn't shake it up, did you?
No.
Alright. It didn't make any noise. It's 7-Up. This is what is going to be our yeast, per se. It's going to be our riser to make the cake rise, alright? So, Di, regarding your... No, let me pour it out first. Regarding your payments, all depends on whether you...
Daddy, it's going to mix up with the flour.
It's okay, just a little bit there. The payments, I wouldn't bring them current unless it's a smoking deal and your seller is squeamish. What I like to do when I do subject twos is walk right into 1 cup 7-Up, class. 1 cup 7-Up, you can drink now. I like to walk right into where they are. Say they're 3 months behind, we close on it. I want to keep that loan 3 months behind and move on. That's what I like to do. Doesn't work all the time. But I don't want you spending money frivolously. You know, you can bring it current if you want to, but I like to, you know, and from what I learned over the years is like when somebody's behind on payments, you can get them to bring some money for the deal. Also, Merry Christmas. Who is that? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Hey, so what I like to do, say they're 3-4 months behind, I'll say, lovingly, let's just talk about our mindset, right? Let's go ahead and start. Put some flour in there. I gotta keep cooking. I like to think about rewards and punishments, right? Rewards and punishment. We all understand that we go pour this a little bit. As we're making our cake, you put your flour in, 3 cups flour, and then you're gonna put 1 cup as you're mixing the flour in with the soda. So real slowly so it doesn't puff up. Let me finish this thing so I can get you rocking and rolling. That our seller may feel a bit guilty for being behind on payments. So sometimes we can get 3 or 4 payments out of them at closing, right? So if you can get $3,000 out of them to close it out, great. I always say, Miss Smith, how much do you have to make this deal work? How much do you have? You know, just shut up, see what they have. Sometimes they'll say, you know what, Chris, I ain't made a payment in 8 months or 5 months. I'll bring $2,000. I'll make 2 payments. You know, so I would try that first before you say I'm gonna bring your payments current. Don't try to offer too much until you find out. Remember the platinum rule, class. The platinum rule. Forget the golden rule.
There's another question.
Another question. We'll go back to it.
Okay.
The golden rule is operating through life, works, do unto others as we would have them do unto us. But the platinum rule, what I learned at the Home Investors training, platinum rule, do unto others as they want to be done to. So if your seller doesn't care about the payment being current, why the hell are you gonna bring it current, right? I wouldn't. I'd leave it wherever it is. All right, next question.
Maria says, how do you take a title in a land trust?
How do you take a title in a land trust?
How do you take title in a land trust?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent question. Nothing on that boat. While we're putting the flour in, class, putting the flour in. Put it in real slowly so you don't get too much poofing going on. All right, that's good. Good. All right, good. Till hit me number 3. Slowly. Or 2. Go to 2. 2!
I did.
That's why you don't want to hit the button, make it 2. Good Lord.
I didn't mean to. It went by.
Trying to make the junk blow up.
I didn't mean to.
That's why you go slow with your pouring of the flour and 7-Up. You gotta go slow. How do you take title? Well, the first thing you need to do, is it Maria?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have a trust agreement, Maria. Let me know, do you have your trust agreement? Do you have your land trust agreement? If you ain't got that, you're done. You can't even get started. And, you know, if you need one, just email me. Can you type, how do you take title in land trust? Yeah, you need to, is that Maria?
Yeah.
Maria, you gotta have a land trust first before you do anything. You gotta have the land trust agreement. This is a 9-page document. There's a 9-page document you gotta have. If you need one, just email me. Chris Buys Houses is the email that I use for all the requests for this stuff. Can you type on that, Till? Put my email address in there. Hit the screen.
I think you put too much.
Oh, put too much?
I don't know how. Nope.
We can't tell. Chris Buys Houses, K-R-I-S, buys, B-U-Y-S, houses. If you need a land trust, so you get your land trust right, and I can't train on the land trust today. I did a whole bunch of trainings. Just go to my channel and type in land trust training, and it'll pop right up. But you gotta spend some money to get a trust, or go hire an attorney. They'll charge you $1,000, or we can email you one. First thing, get your land trust set up. First thing, you gotta have a house. Second, get your land trust agreement set up. Third, you need to hire a trustee, somebody to trust. I recommend somebody that lives out of state or somebody that's not kin to you. And that's it. Go to closing. Title company or the attorney will set it up for you. You'll be good.
Now we do this.
Yeah, good. Not yet. You gotta fix it. Okay, so we're finished.
She said she doesn't have one yet. She said not yet.
You gotta have a land. You gotta have a land trust agreement before you can set anything up in a trust. All right, let's gotta do some mixing, real good, real nice, mixology.
She said that she has your email, just communicated with you via email yesterday.
Okay, yeah, I have not answered emails in a day. Please forgive me. I'm just trying to be Black Santa. I'm trying to be Black Santa. I will get to you hopefully maybe by the end of today or tomorrow. I haven't sent out a lot of emails over the last days.
Di said it's pre-foreclosure.
Oh, you're the one. I remember that email. Okay, you straight. Di. If you got a pre-foreclosure, the last thing you should worry about is the foreclosure. We can stop that. So when we meet sellers and the foreclosure is tomorrow, I love it. I love it because I know in the back of my mind we can stop any foreclosure. So don't even. That's not a problem. The foreclosure is the last thing you worry. We can stop that. Don't worry about that. Have a good, enjoy your Christmas. If you worried about a foreclosure.
And he said, in that situation, should I bring it current immediately?
If it's a pre-foreclosure, now when we talk about current, you're going to have to bring it current because the foreclosing trustee is going to have something called, you're going to order something called reinstatement figures. But if the foreclosure is like the day after Christmas, which usually in America, what I've noticed is they don't even process foreclosures the week of Christmas because they know people are traveling. The main money players, main house buyers, they're traveling. They're not thinking about no house. But in that instance, you don't have a choice but to bring it current. Wait a minute. Because the foreclosing trustee, you're going to have to order something called reinstatement figures. Reinstatement figures. In this instance, you got to make it current. There is no way around that. All right, the final ingredient, class. 2 teaspoons of lemon extract. That's with a T. Extract, not extract. Right. Well, if you're in the hood, I guess you could say that, but
I wouldn't do it.
Wouldn't that be offensive, though?
If you're in the hood, you can say extract. That's all right. We got 2 teaspoons. All right, here's 1. Personally, I like to do just a little more. Bam, man, that really gives it a nice touch, real nice. All right, so we'll mix that in. Final mixology here.
Caesar says,
what?
How are subject to and these options different from one another?
These are excellent questions. Excellent questions. Is that what we have? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Christmas. Yes, Merry Christmas. I don't know why they don't call it Merry Christmas. Lease options differ from subject twos in that they, if you've watched any of my training, I always like to paint this clear fence or this sand, this line in the sand so we can differentiate the two. On this side, we got ownership. On this side, we're just leasing it. What?
Hope you get the right kind.
Oh yeah, don't get Diet 7-Up. Don't be messing around with, don't be doing all that. Get regular 7-Up. So this thing is mixing up real nice. Subject 2 is you're going to be the new owner, right? Lease option, you're just renting with an option to buy. If you're buying subject 2, you're the new owner, you get to write off the interest that you pay, you get to depreciate the asset, right? But if you're leasing it, you don't get to do none of that. So the lease option on this side, you don't go on title. You don't go on title. You don't go on title with a lease option, okay?
So good. If it gets...
We're coming up out of this. Any more questions still? Let's go through that. Did I miss anything? You got that, Beezer? So you're the owner on the subject 2. And lease option, you don't own nothing.
It's really strong.
Oh yes, it's strong when you put it in, but it'll dilute as you get it. So we move our bowl around here because, as you know, the mechanical mixers here, they don't get all the cracks and the crevices of the bowl here.
And
what else we got?
If it comes out wrong,
you gotta be, scroll back through,
If it comes puffy when you stir it, just
Whoa, that's a lot.
Oh, if it's puffy when you stir it, call me. No, don't call me. Yeah, don't call me. Oh, see it dripping here, real oozing. Good gracious. You drip that down real good, boy.
Merry Christmas.
Oh man, we're rocking and rolling. Real estate and bacon. What we could probably do something like that. That's a nice little touch. I could teach while we got a baker in the back, baking cakes. That's nice. That's a cool little touch there.
But we don't have another baker.
I missed this one.
What's that one?
Rhea said, I do this with my 10-year-old daughter too. To teach her. Oh, she's homeschooled.
Oh, wow. Homeschool.
Oh.
Teach her to cook, and she is learning RE with me.
She's learning real estate too, Maria? Nice. That is cool. You know what? I want these kids to own real estate now. You know, there's no reason for them to be 28 before they buy their first house. The problem with these kids is that they don't have any adversity. My daughter always says, Dad, can I just move into one of your houses? You go ahead and tell her. You can tell her. You want to move into one of my houses?
Yeah, since you're my dad, I don't have to pay for it.
Say that again.
Since you're my dad, I don't have to pay for it.
Get in the camera so these people can hear this foolishness. Tell them what you're
Since he's my dad, I don't have to pay for it.
Don't have to pay. Don't have to pay. Let me see. Don't have to pay. I have to teach my child that there's nothing there's no such thing as free. It just does not exist.
Oh, there's more questions when I was looking up at the top.
There's a lot of questions.
James said,
He's moving my house.
It said, so I live in Miami, but I was born in Kentucky. I got my first property in Kentucky.
Nice, James. Nice.
I'm thinking about syndication. What?
Syndication?
I don't know.
I don't even know
Syndication?
that. Oh, 12-unit apartment. Hit it again. Chris, got a question. So I live in Miami. Cool. Born in Kentucky. My first property, 12-unit. Nice. So you can stand that, Taylor. Thinking about syndication. What's a good amount to pay for personal?
Morgan.
Yeah, you out of my league.
Back.
What's up, brother? You stand back here.
Questioning.
Let me see the other questions still. We're almost done with this one. Syndication. I'm presuming you're thinking about raising money on syndication.
What is a good amount to pay a personal that gives you a referral?
Referral. We always pay. Huh? What? We pay between $500 and $1,000, depending on what the referral is for. Is it for a house? We pay $500 to $1,000. If it's for somebody that wants to loan us money, like for instance, somebody will say, Chris, I know somebody that's got some capital. We give them 1% or 2% of that loan. So if they want to loan us $50,000, we give them $500.
I found a good deal, but I'm short on cash. Should I do a private lender for 2 to 3 months and then refinance afterwards in order to put the property under contract before someone else gets the property?
Yeah, you need to put that under contract. Who is that? Jason?
James.
James. What up, James? Thanks for chiming in, bro. We are here. If you don't know, if you're just joining us, this is Chris Haskins with the realestateroundup.com. This is what I do on my downtime. I bake. Really, for me, it's therapeutic. It makes me forget about all this crap going on, all the capital that I've got out there, all the tenants, all my lenders. I don't have to worry about them while I'm baking, right? But I'll get back to that as I stop. Okay.
And
Put it under. Huh?
For your information, my name is Morgan.
Everybody knows.
Stop giving a hard time before I put you outside. All right, class. What would I do?
Roll.
I don't know, James. I don't know your expertise. For me, I would use a private lender quickly to close it, and then I would renovate it or hold on to it. But if you're new, I don't want you. Get rid of that. I don't want you. Taylor, you want to taste it? See how it tastes? Here,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Let me give you. Here.
I want cake.
At the top.
It tastes good.
You
Doughy.
said it tastes good. The buttery, sugary, delectable,
I taste
oozing.
the crunches of the sugar.
Oh my Lord! Now this is the kicker. When you get to
I
go ahead.
can feel the crunches.
Feel the crunch of the sugar.
And Roble says.
Hold on, let me finish with James. James,
Oh.
I'll close it out. If you got experience, private money. If you don't, hard money. I don't want you out there borrowing your grandma's money and screwing it up, okay? Yeah, close it out though, dog. Don't be waiting. Nobody's sitting around. No deal's waiting for you. The next guy's gonna come around and steal it.
And now, Robo?
Yep.
Hey, Chris, I know you say that traditional rentals don't make sense and you sell everything on owner finance lease option.
You talking my language.
How would someone reap the benefit of holding rentals for long-term
appreciation? That's when something goes up in value. We got who asked that question?
Rebel.
Robo. Robo, where you at? Give me your city or your state. I gotta remember why we're here today, class. We're baking today. So here's the buttery, sugary, flowery goodness that will roll off of your tongue as you are putting it into the bowl. Good Lord, I don't know.
Hi, Maria.
Oh man. All right, Robo. Shoot, I gotta remember these questions.
He said Atlanta, Georgia.
You're an A. Okay. The question was
how would someone reap the benefit of holding rentals for long?
Oh yeah. Other than a lease option. Oh, for appreciation. Robo. All right, Bubba. We get ready to pour our batter into the bowl. Oh, Bubba, you know what to do. You got just turn it around as it comes out. Look, Bubba will turn it around. Keep turn. She'll turn it as it comes out. Keep turning, Bubba. Turn. There you go. Hold tight. Hold. Robo, as we are. Hope you can see this. Oh man. As we buy houses, you can bring it out. Or bring it over here if you want to. As we buy houses, Robo, appreciation is the last thing. This is what's coming out of the bowl, right? We scrape it out real good and get all that down in there.
And Robo, you don't want to pull it all the way up. It's when you put it in the oven, it's gonna leak.
Robo, when I buy a house, appreciation is not in my vocabulary. I don't care whether the house goes up $1 in value. Wait a minute. These kids, lick the bowl. Licketh of the bowl. Robo, when you buy real estate, you worry about cash flow. Appreciation is an addition, right? So I don't know your whole story, but this is the best part right here. Oh my goodness.
You gotta go faster with the questions, a lot more.
I don't know your story, but appreciation is, we don't buy houses for appreciation. All right, we buy houses for cash flow. So now as we get out of here, as I'm finishing up, what's wrong? You can see your cake. Can you lean it over till? They can see down in here? Mm-hmm. Then just bring just grab the bottom. There you go. Lean it in. Oh my Lord. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You want that? You can drop it back too. Here. Taylor, give her some. Get a spoon, Bo. Here. Go over there. Get a spoon. We'll set it here. We can finish some questions and then I can get back to my Christmas. We'll eat that in a minute. It goes in the oven, class, 1 hour. I'm done. I'll bring it back when it's done. Y'all can, man, this is.
We should have put some newspaper down.
This tastes lemony. I mean, it's so lemony, buttery, but the flour gives it that frothy, creamy. Whew, so tasty. I mean, you have no idea. You have no idea. This recipe, I gotta say, thanks for Grandma Haskins. Or is it Grandma Pan? I don't know. Robo.
It's Grandma Pan Haskins.
Yeah, Pan. We don't worry about appreciation. I was in that let me tell you, the strategy back in 2004 when I started was to buy real estate, hold it with negative cash flow, sell it in a year or two to make 20 or 30,000. You know, we just don't live in that world anymore. Appreciation is not even on my radar. I mean, if it appreciates, cool. If not, I still get my cash flow. You know, I don't care about appreciation. I'm not worried about it. What else we got, Till? Any more questions we got? Any more preguntas?
Yes, a lot. Robo again says, use owner finance lease options to build capital for free and clear.
Yeah, free and clear. You talking my language. Free and clear. Only way to go. You should get a book called Life and Air. life in there to help you tell. Wait, I want y'all to share this. Any more questions? What we got? We got a whole bunch of them. I'll read them. Morgan, who is that? Beautiful family. Thank you. Thank you.
Xmas. He said Merry Xmas.
Merry Christmas. That's Christmas. Going through above and beyond. Hit the screen. Who is that? Thanks for going above and beyond to provide value for all of us up and comers. Merry Christmas. That's right. Merry Christmas. Yes. Hey, Robo. You're in West GA.
Joe said, do you believe in using business credit for real estate investing? If not, what means would you suggest to invest as a beginner?
Business credit. Do I recommend business credit? I'm not a big fan. Tap the screen till right on my face. So it's good. I'm not a fan of business credit. I just don't want you getting into a lot of debt. I've lost 3 houses to foreclosure because I got into business not knowing what the hell I was doing. And people were giving me money. You know, I'm not ashamed to admit that I have foreclosures. I have 3 of them, you know, because back in 2004 I was buying houses wrong. I don't know your experience. Who asked that question?
Joe.
Joe?
Yeah.
Joe, I don't know your experience. So for me, now if someone were to give me $1 million or loan me or $500,000, I know exactly what to do to it. You know, I've got the product and the houses and the system in place. Morgan, get out of my living room with that. You wasted on my floor. I got the systems in place that I can take that capital. So, Joe, for my viewers that don't understand business credit, you said they want to loan you $500,000, but at closing, when you close that loan, they're going to take $25,000 of it. So you're only going to get $475,000. So you're in debt the day of closing that loan. Now, if you've got an asset you're going to buy, fix it up, and sell it quickly, and get that loan paid off, yes. If you know what you're doing, you got your systems in place. You've got your contractors, you've got your broker or realtor, because we don't use realtors, right? I can get my mic today. I'm going to murder myself if I hear another person. Matter of fact, I don't want to hear realtor ever again. There is no such thing as a realtor. It's realtor. Class, you get me mad. Let me calm down. I'm getting mad.
Okay, fine. I'll give you this one. Aaron said email him the recipe for the cake.
Oh, the recipe. I can do that. Yeah. Just go to Chris Buys Houses or put your email and address in here. I'll give you the recipe. But if you know what you're doing, Joe, yes. Business lines of credit, get that money in and out, get it working. But if you're starting out, I don't want you getting into debt. God knows how many people I know have got these business lines of credit, right? And then they're in debt, looking for a house, trying to close. Where's my next house? And you're already in debt because you closed the loan. What else we got, Tilla? What is the sugar? Did Mama use all the sugar?
No. Yeah, we did.
A brand new one.
We brought brand new flour and sugar.
What questions we got so we can get them out here?
Chris, do you broker or purchase notes for passive income?
Say that again.
Chris, do you broker or purchase notes for passive income?
I understand that. This is so good language here. They need to hear this. So don't put that. Just lick on that. That's real nasty, dog. These kids. Do I broker notes? No, but I would like to. I would like to get into more notes. I've done some notes in the past. So boring. So boring. I don't mind doing it. Stop.
I thought you said being bored was good.
Wow, this is why I do this class. My daughter says being boring is good. That's right. Boring is good. It makes you wealthy and rich. No fun though. Yeah, notes is probably the most boring game. You know what a note is, Phil?
Yes, we take them all day, every day at school.
Not that type of note. Okay, class, a note. This is why I have to teach my daughter a note with my credit card, right? I carry a credit card with me, right? This is nothing but a note. It says, when you use this credit card, I owe these people the money that whatever I just bought. That's a note that I'm creating, you got me? So a note means you owe somebody some money. So you can buy and sell notes.
So there's 3 types of notes.
It's a whole bunch of types of notes, but I ain't talking about a note in class.
Like when you said no, I'm talking about the other one. I thought you were gonna say something about like musical notes. I was like,
musical notes. Oh yeah, you got musical notes. You got notes that you write down, and then you have a finance note. Finance note. Put this in my sink. Don't leave it right here. Yeah, I mean, what other questions we got? We gone. I guess we could leave it rocking and rolling while we scroll up. See, do you believe in using business? Oh.
Noble just said hi, Marie. I mean Maria.
Marie. Okay.
Wait, Marie, I think.
If you did.
Oh, James said, Chris, why I don't see you purchasing any multi-unit?
That is true. Who asked that?
James.
James. You go ahead, hurry up.
If you haven't seen this video yet, we're making another cake so you can see it.
I have to make 2, yeah. Every year people request me to make these cakes because they're so damn delectable.
Can't we just like sell them on the streets or something?
I told you you could, but remember the cost is not worth it. It takes about $12 to make one. Is that cake any dang good? Oh my goodness. They weren't over there good. What you tell them to?
Yes. We had it a million times. And it's good.
People request this cake everywhere I go. See, now you're acting crazy.
That wasn't me. No, I didn't do it.
So, multifamilies. Joe asked that?
Mm-hmm.
Joe, why don't you see me doing multifamilies? Back around 2010, I told myself I want to master single family home real estate, right? I have owned duplexes before, very good cash cows, but I didn't have good financing on them. As I age, I wanted to master single family real estate, right? So that's kind of been my lane. And I'm not saying that I won't get out into multifamily, but for me, and I tell my clients this too, I have a problem with thinking big. You know, one of my goals for 2019, I want to think bigger because I've niched so much. For instance, I said, listen, I'm going to pay off one house. I just told myself I want to pay off one house, and then I did it. Then I have to go pay the second, pay the third one, pay the fourth one, fifth one. So I have a problem with thinking big. I don't want to have too many more free and clear single family homes, which they're great, they pay. But yeah, I am going to move into multifamily, but this is only after mastering, and I don't think that I'm a master. I'm still a student at single family real estate because I wanted to own my real estate free and clear.
Oh, Morgan.
Oh yeah, make sure to like the channel. What's the other question, Taylor? Come on, you working, dog.
Okay.
That ain't going nowhere.
Okay. When you do a wholesale rehab and you pass the contract off to the buyer, do you have to do more paperwork with the person that picks up the contract, or is that done at closing?
Yeah, you have. Who asked that? Excellent question.
Beezer.
Oh, Beezer, yeah. When you do an assignment of contract, it's just 2 documents. Purchase agreement, contract assignment addendum. Purchase agreement and your addendum. This addendum is going to sell this contract to your end buyer. You're done. Now, you don't disappear, Beezer. You're still the glue that makes sure the seller and the buyer come together at closing, because you're communicating with your seller and you're communicating with your buyer, making sure everybody feels happy and real warm. Oh shoot!
What?
I need the time. What time did I put the cake in, Beezer? Yeah, I'm gonna mess my cake up. Be right back.
Oh
no. Your mother took the damn time. What time is it?
I could set a timer.
Where's the timer at? What time is it now? Wait now. Hold on, class. I gotta get my timer for my cake.
Hold on.
Oh, here it is. Golly. I gotta set my timer. Crucial. If you're a baker, you know this. You gotta have your time down. Come on.
Oh, I think there's a new person that just came in.
What's up with this?
Oh, he said, Bijou said it's about 10 minutes.
It's already been 10 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord help me. I'm such a daggone loser.
Can you assign a doghouse, Brother Chris?
Can you assign a doghouse? Yes, you can assign Any right that you have, you can assign anything. I'm glad you asked that because a lot of times we are assigning rights from a contract. Hey guys, sure. A lot of times we're assigning easement rights. I've seen people assign their rights to access some land. You might own the land or right of way to get to the land. Y'all just screaming. Why are you screaming? Stop screaming. Say if you got some land here and you got an easement or a piece of land in between the main road, I've seen people assign an easement or a little access street to get to that land. I've seen people assign their rights to viaticals, income streams, or you can assign your rights to an insurance policy. I mean, it can be all type of things all type of things you can assign. But Beezer, you're still the glue. Getting back to Beezer, you're the glue. So you ain't disappearing when you think, is it over when you do your assignment? No. You're communicating with your seller to make sure that they're coming to closing. You communicate with your buyer to make sure they got their money. Right? And don't be doing no wholesale deals with anybody unless you get a non-refundable deposit. Non-refundable deposit on those contracts. Don't even do it. It's a waste of time. Next question. I gotta go use the restroom. Next question. Gotta take a pee break. The last one was about that wholesale deal.
I don't even realize Eddie's messing with him. I wish I could see all of it. I want. No, never mind.
What?
I was gonna get into his text messages and then be like, I see all your texts. Do it.
What?
Hey, can your dad find me a subject too? I don't think so.
Next question, Till.
Girls, is that cake any good? Yes, it is.
But why is it good? You can't just be like, it's good, is it good? Yeah, it's good.
It is good.
The delectable butter, 7-Up, lemon, floury creaminess is what comes out of this cake. 1 hour cooking time, class. 1 hour cooking time.
Abizer said,
Forgot to drop it. One thing I forgot was to drop it to get the air bubbles out of the cake.
Can I see the
Daddy, it said he don't even realize Eddie's messing with him.
Eddie be messing with me?
Yeah. Eddie.
Yeah, he's always messing with me. All right, y'all.
Merry Christmas. Yeah! Mine.
Eat it, share. Get a spoon. Here, Bo. Everybody likes to eat the bowl. Here.
You have that.
I wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Oh my God, Morgan!
Go, eat some. Get a spoon.
You didn't even finish your chocolate yet. Eat your chocolate.
All right, class. Let's see what else we got here. I'm gonna bring you back. I'll bring you back. Did I mess it up?
No.
How you get the chat on here? Merry Christmas, class. Oh, there it is. Everybody says, "Hey, girls, renewed hope." Mr. Engineer, what up, dog? He wants to know. Oh, taste the cake. Be honest. Look at this.
Yeah.
This is what you're talking about right here. They lick the bowl. Lickingeth of the bowleth. Give her some, Tilla.
She's eating her chocolate.
The licking of the bowl, my brother.
Oh,
The
shit,
licking
I
of the
got it on
bowl.
my shirt.
What else we got? Just wanted to wish us. Who's that? Phil. Merry Christmas, class. Merry Christmas. This is so nice.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. That's true. Have a wraparound mortgage with my seller. Can I make it where there is one-time payment on the seller's note when I sell the property? Got a wraparound.
Look at the
When you sell it, as one-time payment. Yeah, you can do that. Merry Christmas, brother Eddie. Yes, you can do that. Unless you're gonna sell it on with that note. Are you getting rid of that note, If the note is staying in place, no, you gotta get 2 payments. Renewed hope. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Eddie, can I find you a... Oh, that's Eddie. That was...
What?
Real estate math. You don't get a tax deduction from the interest on the loan that you can use to reduce your taxable income. Real estate math. Are you talking about on a lease option or on a subject to? Because you do get tax deductions on the interest on a subject to. How do I know this? I have been audited by the IRS. And you get to claim all the interest on the house that the loan is not even in your name. Paul J, I want to talk to you, Paul J, about this land trust in New York. When people say you can't use them, I don't know if I believe that. Just because the state doesn't recognize them, does that mean you can't use them? I am doing some research. I've hired an attorney in New York to work with me on this. Is Talux. Is it okay for beginners? Is it okay to look for owner finance deals other than a wholesale deal? Talux. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I'm sure you can, but if you're starting out, I don't want you keeping nothing. I don't want you holding anything. You need to be trying to get straight to the check as fast as you can. Get right to your money. Don't worry about no LLC. Look at this. Look at this. Licking the bowl.
It's not what it looks like.
Licking the bowl. Good God, help me.
No.
Maria.
I'm just inspecting the inside.
Licking the bowl. Good God, help me.
No, I'm not. Yes, she is.
Raw egg and everything. Class. All right. Let me get back to what we're doing. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Renew hope. You love our videos. Praise God. Praise God. I'm so glad to be able to pour into your life. I love it. Make sure you click the bell because I'm going to bring you back when in about an hour when I take the cake out of the oven. Hopefully I did not burn it. Hopefully it will come out perfection, but sometimes I mess them up. So I'll see you guys in about an hour. Remember, you're only 1 lead away from your next house, and we're going to take the cake out at, what is it? That's real nasty. I'm gonna take the cake out in the Eddie. In an hour, Eddie. I'll bring y'all back. Okay, class. God bless you. Talk to you soon. Peace.